I made my template out of parchment paper, and I am just trimming my cake layered to the size that I need, and it's kind of a cut and paste situation. And then once I get it on my cardboard, I can go ahead and add the backs and sides to the couch. Now I can add some icing to adhere the back and sides, and then I can crumb coat the entire thing. I also needed to round off the sides a little bit so it wasn't so square. I'm not going to put it in the video, but I do give a second coat to the cake right before I lay the fondant on. Once I lay my fondant on, I'm going to start smoothing from the top, and the trick is to push up on your fondant and not down. When you push down, it tends to tear, so press up and not down on the sides of it. And then I use my fondant tool to go around the edge, and I'm basically pressing the fondant into the board instead of taking a palette knife to the sides of it to make a cut. It just seems to work better that way. With that same tool, I'm going to go around the backs and the sides of the couch to create some definition and also to add some wear lines. And then I'm going to take the fondant smoothers and go around the backs and the sides as well. Now to do the board for the cake, I think it adds so much to the presentation of the cake itself. I use my same parchment template and cut out the shape of the couch so that when I sit the couch on the board, it's elevated. Once I cover the board in the fondant, I will trim that top piece away so that I can put hot glue right there to attach the couch to it. Once I do that, I add lines into the board to create a hardwood effect, the hardwood floors. And then once I get the horizontal lines, I can go back and do the vertical lines. I used white and gold gel colors and painted them on, and then I used a wet paper towel to smear them, and that way I could take off some of the color but leave some of it behind in the grooves. The color helps bring it to life. I'm going to start modeling my person for the couch, and I'm using a modeling paste that I really love. It allows me to sculpt, and then if I make a mistake, I can add more to it and smooth it in, and it doesn't dry out on me. I really love it. So I am doing all the features for the face, starting with the rough shape for the head, adding the nose, and then trying to build out the cheeks a little bit. For the hair, I'm going to snake out some black fondant and then about 3 strands, and then I twist them together and then cut it to size. I'm using more of the same color fondant to make the pillows for the couch, and I'm cutting 2 by 2 inch squares, and then I'm pinching the edges and softening them to make them look like pillows. Now I'm going to mold the body for my lady. and I'm just going to roll and mold it and test fit it as I go until I get the right shape. I'm rolling out some blue fondant for the robe, and I am going to fold back an edge and then wrap it around her. That way I create the collar of the robe, and then I'm going to trim off the excess, set her on the cake, and adjust it. Then I'll add a belt and tighten it in. I am painting on the eyelashes and the eyebrows and kind of outlining the eyes. And then I put a little piece of fondant on her lap so that the popcorn bowl will lay level. And I just made the popcorn bowl by hollowing out a ball of white fondant. And then I made the popcorn with little bitty balls of yellow fondant, and then using my small ball tool to kind of make them look like popcorn kernels. I'm using a thin paintbrush and outlining the eyes and adding eyelashes and eyebrows. I'm using a strip of white fondant to create a headband, and then I use another strip and roll it up so that I can create a little rose. I decided to redo the nose, so I just took it off and then put another piece on and shaped it again. That's the beauty of this modeling paste. You can rework what you don't like. I'm making different shaped pillows for the couch. I fringed the edge of one of them, and then I used a star tip to create some texture on another. I'm making the blanket for the back of the couch, rolling out some yellow fondant, cutting it into a rectangle, and then I will take my scissors and cut the edges so I could have some fringe, create some texture, and then I'll paint on a design. I'm just adding some final details. I'm adding a little white to the popcorn, and then I am writing popcorn on the popcorn bowl. Now I'm just folding the blanket and adhering it to the cake with a little bit of icing. Last, I'm just going to add some dots to the edge of her robe, and then I'm going to cut out some letters out of red fondant to spell out happy retirement.